Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I am going to talk about Dr. Seuss. His real name is actually Theodore Geisel, but you know him as Dr. Seuss because that's how he signed all of his books that he wrote, of course, like Cat in the Hat and One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, and some of the other books that I'm going to read today. Did you know that his birthday was actually yesterday? That's right. Dr. Seuss's birthday was yesterday. So that's why I chose today to read some of his books. And then we'll sing him a happy birthday song and maybe a few other songs and talk about what's in the bag. Let's go ahead and start with the first book that I picked. It is Fox in Socks, one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books. Fox, socks, box, knocks. Knocks in box, box in socks. Do you guys notice anything with those words? That's right, they're rhyming words. Let's see if it continues throughout the whole book. Knocks on fox, in socks, in box. Socks on knocks, and knocks in box. Box in socks, on box, on knocks. Chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come. Chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come. Look, sir, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's do tricks with our bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. First, I'll make a quick trick brick stack. Then I'll make a quick trick block stack. You can make a quick trick pick stack, and you can make a quick trick clock stack. And there's a new trick, Mr. Knox. Socks on chicks and chicks on fox, box on clocks and bricks and blocks on knocks on box. Now we come to ticks and talks, sir. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, sir. Clocks on fox tick, clocks on knocks talk, 6 bricks tick, 6 chicks talk. That sounds like a tongue twister to me. Please, sir, I don't like this trick, sir. My tongue isn't quick or slick, sir. I get all those ticks and clocks, sir, mixed up with the chicks and talks, sir. I can't do it, Mr. Fox, sir. I am so sorry, Mr. Knox, sir. Here's an easier game to play. Here's an easy thing to say. New socks, two socks. Whose socks? Sue's socks. Who sews whose socks? Sue sews Sue's socks. Who sees who sew whose new socks, sir? You see Sue sew Sue's new socks, sir. That's not easy, Mr. Fox, sir. Who comes? Crow comes. Slow Joe Crow comes. Who sews Crow's clothes? Sue sews Crow's clothes. Slow Joe Crow sews whose clothes? Sue's clothes. Sue sews socks of fox in socks now. Slow Joe Crow sews knocks in box now. Sue knows rows on Slow Joe's Crow's clothes. Fox sews hose on Slow Joe Crow's nose. Hose goes, rose grows, nose hose goes some, and crow's rose grows some. Mr. Fox, I hate this game, sir. This game makes my tongue quite lame, sir. Mr. Knox, sir, what's a shame, sir? We'll find something new to do now. Here is lots of new blue goo now. New goo, blue goo, gooey, gooey, blue goo. New goo, gluey, gluey. Gooey goo for chewy chewing. That's what the goo goose is doing. Do you choose to chew goo too, sir? If, sir, you, sir, choose to choose, sir, with the goo goose, chew, sir, Do, sir. Would you chew the blue goo? Mr. Fox, sir, I won't do it. I can't say it, and I won't chew it. Very well, sir. Step this way. We'll find another game to play. I don't think I would chew the blue goo either. Bim comes, Ben comes. Bim brings Ben's broom. Ben brings Bim broom. Ben bends Bim's broom. Ben bends Ben's broom. Bim bends, Ben bends. Ben's bent broom breaks. Bim's bent broom breaks. Both of their brooms break. Ben's band, Bim's band. Big bands, pig bands. Bim and Ben lead hands with brooms. Ben's band bangs and Bim's band brooms. Pig band, boom band, big band, broom band. My poor mouth can't say that, no, sir. My poor mouth is much too slow, sir. Well, then, bring your mouth this way. I'll find it something else it can say. Like, Luke Luck likes lakes. Luke's duck likes lakes. Luke Luck licks lakes. Luke's duck licks lakes. Duck takes licks in lakes Luke Luck likes. Luke Luck takes licks in lakes duck likes. Now, I would have to say that is the hardest one by far. I can't blab such blibber blubber. My tongue isn't made of rubber. Mr. Knox, now come now. Come now, you don't have to be so dumb now. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, please. Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, freezy breezy blue, freezy breeze made these 3 trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas sneeze. Whew! Now that is rough. Stop it, stop it. That's enough, sir. I can't say such silly stuff, sir. Very well then, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's have a little talk about Tweedle beetles. What do you know about Tweedle beetles? Well, when Tweedle beetles fight, it's called a Tweedle beetle battle. And when they battle in a puddle, it's a Tweedle beetle puddle battle. And when Tweedle beetles battle with paddles in a puddle, they call it a Tweedle beetle puddle paddle battle. And when beetles battle beetles in a puddle paddle battle, and the beetle battle puddle is a puddle in a bottle, they call this a Tweedle beetle bottle puddle paddle battle muddle. And when beetles fight these battles in a bottle with their paddles and the bottles on a poodle, and then poodles eating noodles, they call this a muddle puddle tweedle poodle beetle noodle bottle paddle battle. And now wait a minute, Mr. Fox, sir. When a fox is in the bottle where the Tweedle Beetles battle with their paddles in a puddle on a noodle-eating poodle, this is what they call a Tweedle Beetle noodle poodle bottle paddle muddle duddle fuddle wuddle fox in socks, sir. And fox in socks, our game is done, sir. Thank you for a lot of fun, sir. The end. That was a lot of rhyming words. Did you guys try to read along at all? Well, today I'd like you to try and see if how many words you can rhyme. Let's go ahead and sing our happy birthday song to Dr. Seuss now. Are you guys ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dr. Seuss. Happy birthday to you. Good job. So I've actually included a happy birthday coloring sheet that I would love for you guys to color and bring back to the library if you can, or if you can't, just hang it up on your fridge. And just remember that, Dr. Seuss's birthday was yesterday and that he really read and or wrote a lot of great books. Speaking of great books, the next book I have for you guys is Mr. Brown Can Moo. Can you? This book is really fun and it's very interactive. So I hope that you guys make the sounds with me. Let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can go like a cow. He can moo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Very good. He can go like a bee. Mr. Brown can buzz, buzz. How about you? Can you go buzz, buzz? Very good. And he can go like a cork, and he can go like a horse. Clop, clop, clop. Can you guys sound like a cork and a horse? Clop, clop, clop. Very good. He can go like a squeaky shoe, and he can go like a rooster too. Cock-a-doodle-doo! He can go like an owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hoo, hoo. How about you? Very good. You guys are awesome. He can go like the rain. Dibble, dibble, dop. Dibble, dibble, dop. Dibble, 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 dop, dop, dop. He can go like a train. Choo-choo. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can moo and buzz, pop, eek, hoo, clop, dibble, dibble, dop, and cock-a-doodle-doo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Mr. Brown can whisper very softly like a butterfly, like the soft, soft whisper of a butterfly. Maybe you can too. I think you ought to try. He can go like a horn, blurp, blurp, like a big cat drinking, slurp, slurp. He can go like a clock, he can tick, and he can talk. He can go like a hand on a door, knock, 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 tick, tock, tick, tock, knock, 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 knock. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can blurp and slurp, cock-a-doodle-doo, knock, 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 and hoo, hoo, hoo. He can even sizzle. He can do that too, like an egg in a frying pan. How about you? Sizzle. Very good. You guys have got these down. Mr. Brown is smart as they come. He can do a hippopotamus chewing gum. Crumb, crumb, crumb. And that one's a hard one to do. Mr. Brown is so smart, he can even do this. He can even make a noise like a goldfish kiss. Boom, boom, boom! Mr. Brown is a wonder. Boom, boom, boom! Mr. Brown can make thunder. He makes lightning. Splat, splat. And it's very, very hard to make a noise like that. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can moo and buzz and pop, pop, pop. Who? And clop, clop, clop. Dibble, dibble, dop. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Grum, grum, grum. And choo, choo, choo. Boom. Splat. Tick, tock. Sizzle, sizzle, blurp. Knock, knock. A slurp and a whisper. And a fish kiss too. Mr. Brown can do it all. How about you? Did you guys do that? Did you guys get them well? I think that you guys are pros at making noises and knowing what noises an animal makes, which makes me want to sing Old MacDonald. Do you guys want to sing Old MacDonald with me? Awesome. Go ahead and stand up, stretch out your legs, and we will get ready to be animals. Are you ready? Okay. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O. With a buck buck here and a buck buck there, here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck buck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a meow meow here and a meow meow there, here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there, here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a piggy, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and a oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You guys did so good. You really know your farm animals. Well, it's good that you're studying up now because summer reading is actually all about tails and tales. So we're going to be talking about all kinds of animals. For now, let's get back to our last story that Dr. Seuss wrote that I am going to read to you today. It is called There is a Wocket in My Pocket. And as you can tell, these wocket and pocket are rhyming words too. So it's another rhyming book. I love rhyming, it's so much fun. A findo in my window and a nook case in my bookcase. There's a wocket in my pocket. Did you ever have a feeling that there's a wasket in your basket? Or a mirror in your bureau? Or a wasit in your closet? Sometimes I feel certain there's a jerkin in the curtain, and sometimes I have a feeling there's a zlock behind the clock. And that Zelf up on the shelf, I have talked to him myself. That's the kind of house I live in. There's a nink in the sink and a zamp in the lamp, and they're rather nice, I think. Some of them are very friendly, like the yacht in the pot, but that yottle in the bottle. Some are friendly and some are not. I like the zabel on the table and the gur under the chair, but the bofa on the sofa, well, I wish he wasn't there. All the nubbards in the cupboards, they're good fun to have about, but that noosegrush on my toothbrush, him I could do without. The only one I'm really scared of is the vug under the rug and the quimney up the chimney. I don't like him, not at all, and it makes me sort of nervous when the Zal shoots down the hall. But the yeps on the steps, they're great fun to have around, and so are many, many other friends that I have found. Like the teller and the neller and the geller and the deller and the beller and the weller and the zeller, all in the cellar. The geeling on the ceiling and the zower in my shower and the Zillow on my pillow. I don't care if you believe it. That's the kind of house I live in, and I hope we never leave it. The end. So as you can see, it's so easy to rhyme. You just pick a word and you go through the alphabet and you try to rhyme it. Like cat, bat, hat, fat, or pig, big, dig, rig, or there's so many. So what I have done is I have included a small little rhyming game for you guys in your bag, like fox and box on socks. And then the rest are on socks too, but they don't rhyme. They rhyme with each other, like the pictures. So it's like cat and bat, bees and cheese, and last but not least, poodle and noodle. So what I want you guys to do is practice your rhyming words and your matching skills with all these socks and enjoy coloring your picture and your snack. And I'm going to add some stickers too. Maybe a few other trinkets just because it was Dr. Seuss's birthday and I'd like to hand you out some treats. Well, I hope that you guys have all been brushing your teeth, and I hope to see some of you bring in your toothbrush charts this week for your little special prize and to grab your Dr. Seuss grab and go bag. All right, well, until next week, goodbye.